Hello and welcome to PodCulture, the podcast where we talk everything pop culture, ranging from TV shows to movies, comics, you name it. I am one of your hosts, Ollie Spires, half of PodCulture, and this is...
I'm Greg, the other half of PodCulture.
That's what we like. And this is Season 1, Episode 1. You can see us in the TV.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's sick.
The seat. Okay. Are we recording?
I need the toilet. I genuinely need the toilet though, but I might just hold it.
You can go.
You sure?
Yeah, then I'll stop it again. This could
Yeah.
be honest. I genuinely need the toilet.
But you do as well?
No. Take one.
This is so good.
That'll be the intro.
Here we go. Yeah, that's sick.
That's sick. Right.
Mm.
Obviously, we're going to address the elephant in the room. We have been away for quite a while now.
Sorry, fans.
Sorry, fans, i.e. Esteban.
Esteban and Joe.
We apologise. However, we are back. We have been planning stuff in the background, haven't we?
We have loads.
We've been having loads of chats.
Yeah.
And we feel instead of doing it so sporadic, let's do it in seasons.
Yeah.
And let's just make it yearly. Yearly seasons.
Season 1 is 2025.
100%. Some say we're recording it on Saturday the 26th.
That's
of 2025. So I reckon that marks the 1 year anniversary start. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So
Perfect.
every year is going to be a new season. So this season might be a little short one.
Because some say.
We're already halfway through the year.
Exactly. We could do it from May to May, but
I would say we've just been planning full stop, but we've been working hard.
We have been.
We're busy men, but we've put this first for a change and we're back. Yeah, and we are staying back.
I'm so motivated right
now. Yeah, no,
now.
generally your speech hyped me up. I was
I'm so ready.
I'm so gassed.
It's a bit more professional. We've been doing our homework, actually, to be fair, listening to loads of podcasts, other people's.
Yeah. We've been learning from the best.
Exactly. People who are way better than us.
They're way better than with worse opinions, in my opinion.
Some say. To be fair, I've been listening to non-movie ones as well, that have 7 people in their production team. It's just us two.
It is just us two, and we bought mic. Well, we actually bought proper mics.
Yeah.
For today.
You'll see on our TikTok.
Yeah, we don't know where they've gone, so we're just back on the old school ones. But at least we're here. Got you on a tripod, sat on my. What is that? Below my TV.
Yeah.
No cameramen, no dude in the chair with a laptop giving us facts. It's just 2 dudes speaking.
Exactly.
With a coffee.
100%.
Full of energy.
Oh, that's what we bring.
Speaking of energy, I'm going to start us off with something very fun.
Good segue.
So, yeah, thank you. Very good takeaway. I'm going to start us off. Basically, every episode throughout the season.
Nice.
I'm going to give us a movie mascot per episode.
Movie mascot? Oh, he's prepared. I didn't even see the big purple
The
bag.
movie mascot for episode 1 of season 1 is in the bag, and I will reveal it. And it will sit with us for the remaining of the session.
Love that.
We can have a little look. We can show it to the camera. I'm very excited to show it.
I'm excited.
It's a good one.
Ooh.
And you'll like it because it's very on topic.
Nice.
It can sit here.
Perfect.
For today.
It's got its own seat.
Yeah, well, this isn't going to be our permanent studio.
No.
This is my conservatory for now.
Nice.
But on the topic, so every episode is going to have a different mascot.
Oh, I'm so ready for this.
So keep your eyes beamed.
What do you mean?
So excited to show you this. I don't know. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Drum roll, please.
I'll do it so the camera can see maybe as it comes out. Whoa!
Oh my god, no way! You bought it!
I bought it! Have a look at that.
Oh my god, this is going straight in my basket.
I know. It's awesome, isn't it? The quality's so good.
That is very good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Guys, there we are. Please do. Get up there.
Movie mascot of the day, Reed
Don't
Richards.
show the price.
A.K.A. Pedro Pascal.
Nice.
Don't look at the price because one day it's going to sell for loads.
Penny Pascal.
There you go.
Oh, that's perfect.
Mr. Fantastic himself is our movie mascot for the day.
Love that.
And
Oh,
you know, there is
the other ones, by the way, when you're actually with them.
No, they look really cool.
Yeah,
they look really cool. I saw them. This is the first pop I've bought in years because I used to collect them all the time.
No, of course.
So I spent too much money.
Is it me?
And then we just came across them, and I thought it's coming out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It looked so good.
Yeah.
It's on the. I found out after it's the day they released.
Really? Wow.
They were amazing. The Silver Surf one looked really cool. Johnny Storms was perfect.
You sent me the pictures, and I was like, "Oh, the Human Torch one looks so good."
It's just the costume.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
You know what?
Amazing.
And
it actually looks like Pedro Pascal.
No, genuinely, really does.
You know they're like new as well. You can't.
Nothing else.
You know, like usually has the collectible ones.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's him. He's going to sit there for the remaining of the session.
That,
And
I love that.
so there we go.
The energy
I can't wait. I really
has
can't wait for episode 2 to show off the next mystery guest.
That's
Well,
great.
mascot.
Mascot. That's brilliant. What a great idea.
I know, it's very good.
It's almost like we planned for a year.
We actually have.
Start season 1.
To be fair, you didn't know I was going to do that.
No, I actually didn't. That's a really nice surprise, actually. That's warmed my heart.
I'm glad. Do you know what else will warm your heart?
No, please go.
A little introductional game.
A game?
To get us speaking.
No, please go ahead.
Not that we're not speaking. We're speaking.
No.
We speak a lot. Here's a game to us, just to get us in the mood.
Yeah.
Get the listeners, Joe and Esteban,
join in, I say.
to join in. Okay. Little game. You're allowed to travel back in time to see one of these major motion pictures in cinema. Which ones are you choosing? So, the list is, so you can only choose one.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park. So, also, I'd like to note, I've done this before we were born.
Oh, okay.
Because I know lots of people will have seen this in cinema. But for us personally, born in the 90s, late 90s, 99 to be exact.
Some people say that.
So, every film here is before our time. Okay, so this is what we would travel back in time to go and listen. Yeah.
Cool, perfect.
Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Empire Strikes Back.
Cool.
Fight Club.
Ooh.
Back to the Future.
Mm.
Pulp Fiction.
Wow.
Forrest Gump. Enjoyable one. And last of all, Titanic, which I don't think will...
I'm not going to lie to you, Craig. There's no point putting that on.
No. I just wrote it because I thought at least there's more options.
Yeah, this is true.
But yeah, which one you choose?
Great ones. Jesus.
In my opinion,
there are some standout ones for me, straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Go ahead, what were you saying? Sorry.
No, I was going to say, like, there's different reasons you want to choose. Like, Jurassic Park, imagine, like, bearing in mind CGI was quite new back then.
Yeah, of course.
And you had the quality of the dinosaur on the big screen.
No, exactly.
I would still watch Jurassic Park now and think the quality is still good. Imagine when it came out.
Yeah.
Like, how amazing that would be, seeing that live.
Huge spectacle. Brand new thing that you've never seen before, ever.
Exactly, yeah.
Whereas it is normal to us now. It is, like, seeing that kind of
stuff.
No,
100%. Well, now it's just basic. Like, Jurassic World, the new Jurassic World just came out, which I will see. Because I like the idea of Jurassic things and dinosaurs on big screens.
It's cool.
However... imagine that being its first.
No, literally.
Like, think about how iconic Jurassic Park is. The theme tune, the score.
True.
John Williams wrote the score.
Nice.
Along with a lot of the ones in this one.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm not going to lie to you, it wasn't one of the standout ones for myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm not saying it is mine.
Oh, no, I'm just saying it wasn't the standout.
However, like, there's reasons for each film. Like, I'd happily, watch Titanic to see painting of the lady in France, like
it's the only bit
Kate Winslet on the screen might be the reason to watch the film, or you like watching people drown.
Oh,
very
depressing.
sad.
Yes, it's weird. The ones that stood out to me, and the ones that I'm debating about, are Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
Obvious reasons.
Can I just pause you there?
Yeah, please do.
So the reason I didn't write New Hope, or any of the others, is because that's usually everyone's favourite. And it's the highest box office out of all of them.
This is true.
So meaning more people went to cinema.
Some people do say it's the best Star Wars film of all time.
Exactly.
I am one of those, I think. Actually,
I think that would be amazing.
Return of the Jedi. One of those two. But watching that first time, we can. Do I need to say any more? Well, the other one is Back to the Future.
Yeah, think about how fun that would be.
Yeah, and you're not just like...
Just thought of something cool.
Go ahead.
The idea of this game is you fly back in time to watch it.
How fitting.
So you'd go back in time, maybe having an idea of what the future's actually like.
Yeah.
And you watch it.
This is wrong.
Yeah, mental.
Well, yeah.
Actually, that would be Back to the Future too. Sorry.
Another good one.
My bad.
No, you should.
It's hard.
And then my other one is Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, it's on my arm.
It is.
Tattoos.
Ooh.
Favourite song, favourite dance.
Films.
Top film.
No, it is a top film. The only reason why maybe that one's at the bottom of the three is just because the other two are ones that I've watched more often.
So what I'm hearing is your top two would be Empire Strikes Back or Pulp Fiction. Sorry, no, Back to the Future.
Yes. And it's a tough one, but I am going to say Back to the Future.
I'm thinking the same. It's a really hard choice.
Yeah.
Back to the Future was the first one as well.
Really? So I'm locking it in. Back to the Future is the one.
Do you reckon that's an interesting choice? That's a good choice.
Because that film, I believe, at the time, was ahead of its time.
Literally.
Yeah. As in, no one. I don't think it was one that everything is based off of now. because it was that good of a film,
Mm.
and everyone probably believed it in the sense of.
God,
and
yeah.
then the second one, everyone believed that there'd be hoverboards and
Ah,
flying cars.
Still waiting.
I'm still waiting,
Still
even though
waiting
we're
for them.
5 years past that.
I actually can't believe that that's not even a thing. Like, they can send people into space, apparently.
Let's not
get on to those.
Hang on a second. This
I've got a long list of fraud watch. But yeah, I'm still waiting for that kind of thing.
Exactly.
I don't know what I would choose.
Really?
Yeah, but imagine watching Fight Club for the first time in a brand new cinema.
Yeah, but
it doesn't know. That's not. I'm just going through them all. I wouldn't choose Fight Club because I could enjoy that for the first time in my own home happily.
Exactly.
Like I did.
But that's why it wasn't in the ones that was in my top contenders, because it is one that I feel would actually be better sometimes watching at home, because you're like, no way, like you'd be a bit louder, whereas cinema etiquette.
See, for me, so like I agree with you. Empire Strikes Back and Back to the Future would be a top 2.
Yeah.
But on this list, I prefer Pulp Fiction. I prefer as a film to Jurassic Park.
Yes.
But I think it would be more fun to watch Jurassic Park in cinema for the first time.
I agree. You've got to think about the cinema quality and like the kind of spectacle of the film, not just the story when you go to the cinema.
A bit like Jaws when that first came out.
That should have been on the list.
That should be on the list. That should be on the list.
Jesus, that would have been
a hard one. Imagine that. Again, it's similar to Jurassic Park though. It's one of those first films with a big creature killing everyone.
But it sets the tone for like things are hugely based off of that now.
Yeah.
Like, and the filming techniques that they use and stuff, if we're going to go into that kind of side of things. But yeah, I think I will on that list lock in Back to the Future.
No, I can agree. I can't choose one per se, but I will agree that Back to the Future would be a top choice.
I mean, Empire Strikes Back is close because of the fandom and that cinema experience. You've got people dressing up in that. That's a whole nother. That's like us with Marvel now.
It's like, true, exactly.
You go in and forward the kind of experience with people that are like you in the sense of watching a film like that. Imagine how 10 times more than that, because it was never again one of those things that is so new to cinema.
And you got to think as well.
Film full stop.
On the other flip side of it, if you saw that in cinema, think about how big of a Star Wars fan you'd probably be now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you love Star Wars. I love Star Wars.
100%.
Like, I know you watch it more than me. I still love it. But imagine how big of a fan you'd be if you saw it at the OGs in the cinema.
Because you remember that feeling. It's probably like us with Marvel.
Steve, loves them. Because he said that it was the best thing ever when he sat in cinema for the first time. And you think, and the thing with Star Wars is where it's carrying on. It's not stopped.
Yeah,
so imagine you're a big Star Wars fan from seeing it for the first time in cinema, and you're going to carry on. Back to the Future,
so right,
a trilogy that's done.
You're so right, though, in that respect as well.
Also, this is assuming you saw Empire Strikes. Oh, sorry, but you hope in cinema as well.
Yeah, no, of course. But are we saying you would have seen
them all, but imagine experiencing it. I don't know. Is it more first time for the first time on a big screen back in the day? Because obviously sometimes they do a re-release. Yeah, because the only reason why it's not going to be the hype around the world.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Am I only saying Empire Strikes Back because I know how good of a film it is?
Yeah, but in this game, technically, we wouldn't have found out.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm
going to lock in Back to the Future still.
Back to the Future, for fun's sake, I'll say Empire Strikes Back.
Nice. Oh,
so we're
horrible man. You're disagreeing with me.
No, I agree that they're both drawn.
They are the top two.
They're both top two
by far. Like even compared
go
to
Johnny, go. Imagine.
Kids are going to love it.
Bear in mind, you'd fly back in time, watch it for the first time with everyone, then come back. So that would be cool.
Wow.
So I feel like we could play this game.
That's a great start. To be fair.
Thank you very much. Sorry, but that's it. So we've locked in with Back to the Future and Empire Strikes Back. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you disagree, please let us know, Esteban and Joe.
Nice.
They'll definitely say Empire Strikes Back. As Esteban would say, The Godfather.
Just not on the list, but that's the one I'm choosing. Goes, still need to watch it for the first time.
Yeah, imagine.
Goes, what film can you go back and watch for the first time? It will be my first time, full stop.
It's a hard question, but that's why I listed it to them. Otherwise I feel like we'd be here all day.
We would be here all day. Great shout.
Thank you.
Nice, perfect. Would you like to carry on?
I will carry on this conversation because I want to come to a topic of present day films.
Nice.
Where we are currently. Because as we haven't done one of these in a while, we obviously, so many films have come out.
A lot.
So I can't remember them all.
No,
so it's a shame because we wanted to do them for loads.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to go through a couple of films, things that are coming out, things that have come out. What do we think? What are we looking forward to?
Yeah, love that.
So I'm going to start us off with Thunderbolts. That came out a few months ago now.
Yeah, we saw it together, of course.
We did see it together.
Wouldn't expect anything less, to be fair.
I think everyone expected it. Well, non-Marvel fans expected it to be a bit of a flop and nothing to come from it.
He's dead.
And I think everyone was pleasantly surprised about how amazing it was.
I think my foot's in the way of Petty. I think us being fans as well, knowing that it was already going to be a very good film, it still exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, massively.
Massively so, to the point that I genuinely think it was like 9.5 out of 10. I genuinely think that was one of the better Marvel films, full stop.
No, I agree. I think it was amazing.
Phenomenal.
It was like, well, throughout the whole film, I was thinking this is like Avengers 1 vibes, but on an evil side.
Yes.
And then the fact that, spoilers, they are the new Avengers, and it technically was an Avengers film.
Yeah, and I like how...
It's amazing.
They never planned to be the new Avengers.
No.
Obviously, it was Val's way of getting out of, obviously, legal trouble type thing, going, you're new Avengers. But they all wanted to belong and be something and mean something and help people. I think it was quite a nice way of, like, you've done this the wrong way in the sense of you were criminals, but now you can, like, make up for it by being the new Avengers.
100%.
And using that as your way to kind of turn things around for yourself as well, which is the whole film is about, isn't it?
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
It's not about your past anymore. Like, you've done bad things. Move on, like, be who you are. Help people where you can. Use your stuff for good. I think the whole message of it was perfect.
No, exactly.
Acting in it, phenomenal.
Brilliant. Really good, actually. Really good.
Everyone as well.
Florence, your favourite.
My favourite, some say.
Pew pew.
No, she was phenomenal in it. Like her, especially in an accent that isn't hers as well. Like obviously the final fight-ish scene, even though it wasn't really a fight.
It was a good fight, though. It was mental fight.
Yeah, mental.
It was really cool.
She runs after. She walks away from everyone. Obviously, at that first point, and was like, "I'm so alone." To like Red Guardian, like her dad, saying, "I have no one. I'm so alone." That acting, I was like, "Oh, I obviously." Hit me right.
She was, she was
and
really.
I was like, Jesus, like the
she
voice,
was going for it. I was
crack,
deep in the
feels.
feels.
I think the whole film was deep in the feels, which is obviously what they were trying to.
Well, you think realistically, they're all people who have had bad pasts and are looked at in a bad way.
Yeah.
And they're trying to flip it around as being goodish people.
100%.
And now they're a team of goodish people
100%.
who are going to help the world.
100%. And then you've got Bucky being the person who has done the worst possible things ever. Being the Winter Soldier, especially coming off the back of Falcon and Winter Soldier, in the fact that you started to see him overcome it in the sense of being him again, but it's still sat with him even after making amends with that book, obviously. And then he's the one now teaching other people, going, "It's okay, like you can be good. Like look at me.
Yeah, look where he's come from.
We can do it."
The Wakandans helped him.
Exactly.
Now he's gained this wisdom.
Exactly, and then now he's helping others, but then obviously is now arguably joint leader of the New Avengers.
Yeah,
he is
perfect. I'd say he is,
and I think he's great. And being a friend of Steve Rogers as well, Captain America. No, I wish.
Yeah, my old mate Steve.
No, but my old mate Steve. But like, it's kind of like full circle in the sense of now he's continuing a legacy in a different way.
Yeah,
leading a team to do good.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And you know he would do it in his honour.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to carry on the legacy of Steve.
Exactly.
In a Winter Soldier, Super Soldier fashion.
Exactly.
So also, the thing I love about it, really simple,
is
that it's given you a team to love again. Like, because obviously where Endgame finished, and then we knew we weren't really ever going to see that exact team in that same way forever.
No, exactly.
Really, Guardians is done. They're not going to be the same again. You've got small team ups like the Marvels and things, but like a proper big team of superheroes.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them back in Doomsday.
No, it made you.
I'm so excited.
Has made me care about them 10 times more.
Yeah, massively. Like characters, Ghost couldn't give two flying poos about her and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Exactly.
Well, she was okay.
She fit like the role that she played in that was amazing, but it was like done in my eyes. No,
I agree. And then John Walker, Falcon and Winter Soldier, I couldn't stand him. I actually like the dude now.
No. And that just shows perfectly how the film is. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He didn't like himself at the start of it, but now he does. Like, do you know what I mean? Now he's doing good. He's doing what he wanted to do in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Also,
I love how they showed his strength with that jump up there.
Oh, it was amazing.
So cool.
Also, that brings me on to the thing or something. The whole thing of who's stronger, Captain America or a US agent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, that came up.
Is this
didn't
the
it?
debate?
It is the debate that I've heard going around a lot of the time. What do you think about that one?
I don't know. I'm always going to say Steve because I love Steve, but
100% is, and I totally agree with you. And I think it's a stupid quite debate to bring up in the first place.
No,
he jumped high.
Yeah,
that was it. He's insanely strong.
Steve
don't
could
get
have
me
done
wrong.
that.
He held a bloody helicopter with one arm.
He did do well. He tore his bicep during that.
He did indeed.
He did.
There's huge biceps.
He did. They were very bulgy.
They were bulgy, but come on now. Like,
one thing I do love when MCU does it is sometimes I feel like they forget
the super soldier serum type
is
stuff.
like how fast they can run, how high they can jump, how strong they are, like little things like that.
They displayed it really well because obviously
that they did
in this film, because how many were there? There's obviously him, Bucky, Red Guardian. They were the three.
Yeah,
all of them were like doing superhuman stuff.
Yeah.
They were holding up bloody pieces of falling building.
No,
like,
exactly.
And stopping that from falling on people. I was like, yeah, they displayed it very well in this film.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, take it back to Infinity War.
Yes.
When they're all charging at the army, and then
good scene.
Cap and Black Panther just speed ahead of everyone. I love that.
It's
little tiny details that make you remind it how insanely superhuman they are.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so
I
cool.
totally agree. Sorry, a little bit of a tangent on that.
No, it's fine. Just to recap though, Thunderbolts thoroughly enjoyed. Can't wait to see them again.
Thoroughly enjoyed.
Great team up, great action, very funny.
Yeah, but done well.
The last thing I'll ask on this, you remember the scene where Red Guardian just saves the little girl? And then she gets snapped. Did you find it funny or did you find it emotional?
I was horrified.
Yeah, when I watched it in the cinema, I was like, no way they just killed this little girl.
No, literally.
Because bearing in mind, at that point, you didn't know that they were just in a void.
And he was... No, exactly.
You had an idea, but...
Well, I just thought, they're gone.
They're just turned to dust.
No, literally. Yeah. I was like... It's the way that... Obviously,
power of a million exploding suns. Like, he can turn someone to ash.
And goes... But it's the sound of the boom, boom.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I was like, no way.
Mental.
After
I found out that people found it hilarious,
I
then looked back at the scene and it's the way he's just smiling at her. She's just gone. And it was funny because you know she comes back.
Yeah, of course. But at the time I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, obviously it happened so quickly that he is still smiling.
It was an emotional, whoa, okay, they just took that
my jaw dropped. I went,
yeah, no
like,
you just killed that little girl.
Literally, after saving her in such a heroic way.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And then comforting her so kindly.
The last thing I would say on Thunderbolt, actually...
No, I've got one more thing.
Is that Amy, my girlfriend, watched it and liked it. Like, she's someone...
tried falling asleep.
If she goes to a cinema with the intention of, I'm not going to watch this, I'm going to fall asleep, she will do it.
Yep.
She went to the cinema to watch Thunderbolt. She was like, I'll come because I don't want to be at home alone. Watched all of it, loved it.
Yep, she did come out of it saying she did enjoy
it. It's so good.
Which I'm sure made you very happy.
Very
Sean came out and went, it's alright. Don't get me started, it's a good one.
Don't be silly. Right, go on, what was your last point?
My thing is a character that is new to the whole of the MCU, Sentry.
Yeah, I don't know how we didn't see about him, sorry.
No, don't be silly. Great actor for it, played him perfectly, and was extremely terrifying.
Yeah, and it's they did it perfectly as well because they're nowhere near strong enough to stop him. However, they got him to stop himself
because he's part of the team.
Yeah,
like they care about him,
and you know that he's only coming out again in like Doom as a last resort.
They're gonna bring him out. They have to.
Yeah.
Like I just like the fact that obviously he that saved them, thinking that like obviously at the very start when he didn't know he had powers. He still tried to save them because there was one person in his life that he just met that actually cared about him. And he was like, I'm going to save you. I'm going to die for you already. Mental.
Yeah.
Finds out he has powers, insane powers. But then when he gets brought out as Sentry for the first time in that suit, perfect,
awesome.
By the way.
Yeah, really cool.
Very well done, as in...
Taken right from the comics.
Right from the comics, but I like how the fact that they're also now commercialising superheroes because it is what would happen in the real world.
100%.
There's no way that no one would market them. At the end, the cereal box, but obviously they're using him as the new campaign of this is new superhero. Yeah, no, we'll get onto the whole, but like that as well. But like the whole commercialization of like superheroes of like you've got to announce them in a cool way now, and like this is your new savior, the kind of type thing. This is your new superhero to love. You must love him. He's Sentry. Obviously, then they all fight him, and dude's just insane.
Didn't she say something along the lines of like she was saying better than Iron Man,
better than he's stronger than the Hulk.
Yeah,
saying this is the stronger than every single Avenger.
Rolled into one. That was it. That was her line.
And it's like, geez, all right, fair enough. Proved it.
Stupid lady. But he was annoyingly.
It's the fact then he was like, they were all trying to fight him, and he was just literally just brushing them off like nothing, moving. They did it very well, displaying how quick he was, obviously with the movement, the holding of the bullets and firing them back to the point where obviously Johnny Walker had to run in with the shield to protect Bucky. I was like, geez. Then Bucky obviously went in, us knowing how strong Bucky is with a metal arm, vibranium. He just rips off of them like nothing. Yeah. I was like, no, you've displayed that very well.
Yeah, obviously, really, really cool.
Obviously had the kill switch and then became the most terrifying thing ever. Nothing. Died because of the kill switch. Then his alter ego, the depressive side of it.
Yeah, what a clever way of doing it.
Very clever way. Brings him back to life, which is quite, if you're looking at the mental health side of things, quite a thing. Like, it's a part of you you've got.
There was a very deep message. To
very deep message to the point of his physical form died, but that part of him kept him alive.
Yeah,
which is like, it's part of you. You've got to overcome it, type thing.
No, 100%.
Doesn't matter how long it takes. Obviously, gives you like obviously then the whole thing of worth and everything like that. But obviously that side brings out that void. I think they depicted it very, very well, even compared to the concept art that came out of like the red kind of version of it, and monstery type version. I thought just him being black,
they did
with just the eyes.
It was really cool because the whole time I was trying to like almost focus on that. What does he actually look like? But you couldn't, and they did it so well.
Apart from when you started like obviously when he was fighting himself, the Void, at the very end and punching him in the face, and that's what obviously he wanted, the Void side. Then you saw his nice smile in his teeth. I was like, no, this is a little bit creepy. Creepy.
They get all elements across perfectly.
No, exactly. But
I give it a good 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I think 9 out of 10 is probably the more realistic one. 9.5, just I would say, just.
But this is
fun as well.
Months after I was watching it. So we've done it the next day.
I remember it like I watched it yesterday.
Yeah, that's how good the film was. Really, really clever.
I do like the whole, obviously the post-credit scene as well. We've got to talk about that real quick.
Oh God, yes! On the topic of this man.
No, literally. Let's be real. Starts off with them all in the new tower.
That was cool.
In their new Avengers outfits. All of them looked amazing.
They did look really cool. Bucky's hair, like L'Oreal.
I'm jealous of that.
It was really, really
to
nice.
the point where I want to grow my hair out.
And then finally seeing something connect to another film was like, whoa.
Yeah. And I like how they obviously mentioned, we could just fly to a Century. Let's just hop on Century and fly up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not coming out yet. Like, we can't do that. I don't know how to control it.
Yeah.
Nice little thing there. He's obviously leaning into the whole commercialization side of things, Red Guardian.
Exactly.
Then you've got Bucky.
Sorry, my cup.
This is a great interruption.
Carry on.
Very cool. Don't be silly. Yeah, and then obviously you got Yelena and Bucky being like, right, this could be a threat, guys. Like,
it was cool seeing them suddenly be like in charge.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, actually a team. Like,
but Bucky teaching her what your thought process is now, like what you're gonna do, type thing, where he knows you've got to like look.
I think the sequel to that film would be even better because you're just going to be excited to see them as a team again, more advanced.
The next time we see them is going to be
Doom. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, then obviously the big tease at the end, which might be a spoiler for Fantastic Four. I don't think it is, but I think it's meant to throw us off. Obviously, it's their ship that enters, isn't it?
Yeah, it is indeed.
What did you think of that?
I don't know. It's either their way of just... It's either a really simple way of just saying, "Oh, Fantastic Four are coming, by the way. Be excited for it," and it's going to connect. And I think that film, I'm excited. So we're about to see this tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't worry about my
We are seeing this tomorrow, and I think it will potentially be the last scene in this is them coming to Earth in order for help from Galactus killing their world.
I agree.
Or there's other theories, obviously, isn't there, that it's either Doom or it's a different variant of the Fantastic Four.
Or it's just the child.
Yeah, imagine that. They send them away to go.
But
that's saved.
I don't think it's any of them, because why would you spoil a film before it's come out?
That's the other thing. They aren't. I mean, everyone knows what Galactus does, but you're not going to say, by the way, this film, before this comes out, their world's going to die. And I tease that. Do you know what I mean?
And let's be real. They don't like people spoiling films full stop. And they've spoiled their own one. I don't believe it.
I think they've done something to throw us off. But I also think it's a way, bearing in mind it came out a few months ago, to get excited for this film.
100%.
But there'll be a reason for it.
100% agree. 100% agree. But we all went, it's happening. At the end of that, we were extremely excited for everything coming.
We also don't know how many of the Fantastic Four have been cast in Doomsday yet. Do we know?
All of them, I think.
They all were in it.
Yeah, all of them.
I was going to say, we don't know how many.
All those chairs.
Yeah, they were all wearing a chair.
They all had a chair. But they were also separated, which was, I think...
Because we don't know who's on that ship. It might be they're not all on it.
There's also that. Yeah, there's a lot that could happen. I mean, obviously, as you said, we're seeing it tomorrow, so we'll get a bit more of an inkling.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that and what we hope to see out of that film. I've got that as a note thing.
I was going to say we should just talk about it
now.
I'm excited as hell for it.
So excited for this film. At first, if you watch previous episodes, I was dubious of Petty Pascal in the role of Reed Richards. I was. I'm even by the trailers, I'm proven wrong.
Yeah,
massively.
I feel like I'm not just saying it, and you can actually agree with me here.
I will.
I feel like I was the only person who was saying that he was a perfect choice.
You were the only person
because I could see it instantly. The little grey hairs, like the wisdomous face.
Yeah, no, you called
it with the tone of his body.
No, you called it. 100%.
I just could picture. I don't know why.
Yep.
I think everyone questioned it, understandably, because he's a bit older.
That was my main concern, yeah.
But he doesn't look old. That's the thing.
Then yes, but then I saw him as Reed Richards, and all of the trailers, he just plays that kind of stoic, and you're so intrigued of everything. He's analysing everything all the time. It's very cool,
and he's got a very intelligent voice.
Yes,
to come across
exactly. And then
I'm excited for the whole cast. I think Vanessa Kirby looks perfect.
Yep.
So when I did art, I used to draw a lot of comics.
Nice.
And I had a book about how to draw specific Marvel comics. And when I tell you she looks like the Invisible Woman from that.
Wow, yeah.
It looks exactly like her.
That's very cool.
Joseph Quinn was the only one I was a bit questioning.
See, that's one that I was fine with.
But I hadn't seen him fully in Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things, you see the dramatic and the jokiness and the kind of fun, taking the mick kind of side of things. It's very cool. But I just think he's a phenomenal actor.
The only reason I didn't for him is because I think I don't know him very well as an actor.
Yeah, fair enough.
And look-wise, I was comparing it to Chris Evans.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this is a bit different. Not saying he's an unattractive man. I'm sure he's a very handsome man. But, it's Chris Evans.
Yeah, of course.
So, I was just looking at the difference and thinking, oh, it's a bit like Jessica Alba and Vanessa Kirby. Some people might be upset of the difference there.
Yeah.
Two lovely-looking women. One stands out.
Arguably.
Both stand out.
This team, the new Fantastic Four, look more straight from the comics.
They look more accurate, 110%. Even in the first Fantastic Four film, Jessica Alba, she was brunette.
Yeah.
And then it was only in the second one they made her blonde.
Yeah.
I love the second one. I'm buzzing for it. We'll do a little podcast about that.
No, exactly.
The next episode, we'll discuss this.
Yeah, exactly. The reviews for it, obviously, we're talking on Saturday. We're seeing it on the Sunday. It came out yesterday from when we're recording this. The reviews are absolutely insane.
Yeah, I've not seen anything.
I've seen one negative, and apparently the end just isn't that satisfying. That's the only thing. Again, as we've always said, people think they're critics. Just enjoy it. Let's be real.
100%.
This film, I don't think, is one that will have a strict ending, because I think whatever happens in this film will need to be undone in some way.
Yep.
Through Secret Wars.
It's all going to be linked, and I think
it will all be linked. 100%.
This is going to come nicely into the future of Marvel, of what Kevin has been saying recently, which I know you're going to have a nice discussion on.
Huge bit to talk.
It's just going to be the start of the new build-up.
100%. If we think about it, we've got Fantastic Four, and then Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Yes,
they're the only two Marvel films prior to Doomsday now. Everything else is a TV show.
I can't believe we're having another Spider-Man film so soon. But I know it's not so soon. It's 2021 it came out. But, you think, it's only 2017 Homecoming came out.
Yeah, it was mental.
How many Spider-Man appearances we've had in that short period? Not even 10 years.
But again, as Spider-Man, in the comics, as fans, you want to see Spider-Man in it more often than not.
All the time.
He is the face of Marvel.
Yeah.
I think he will be going forward after Doomsday. I do believe that. I think that he's going to step into more of that kind of role.
Yes.
Now that he knows who
he needs to become a leader.
I think that is that. I think that is the next trilogy.
But I think they also need to get him back involved, because at the moment he's just swinging around as a lonesome man
and a lonely guy, which would be perfect for. Let's be real, Venom, the symbiote.
And that's been teased.
It has been teased.
That little bit of symbiote is still in the MCU.
And what perfect time to introduce it when he is alone.
Yeah, and in Secret Wars he literally has the symbiote suit. So it's all linking up nicely.
And let's be real, the Russo brothers are directing it. They're fans of Marvel. They said the only film they're coming back for would be Secret Wars. They're back for Secret Wars.
And Doomsday.
And Doomsday, of course, but I think it's Secret Wars Part 1. We both agree on that.
Well, I'm hoping there's Doomsday, and then there's Secret Wars Part 1, Secret Wars Part 2.
I hope so too, but it doesn't sound like it.
There's lots of films that they haven't announced yet. They've got that untitled things coming out.
Oh, massively.
Bearing in mind, it wasn't... What was it? Captain America Civil War, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure this was the case, was once upon a time called Serpent Society.
Really?
Something like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
By that, they announced names of films, and then change it when it's a bit closer.
Yeah, of course.
Was it Civil War? It was either that or...
Well, it sounds realistic because the Serpent Society was meant to be in the recent Captain America film.
Yeah. I'm sure that was what it was called.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, I went on it recently because I was saying about how it changes. Like, you get the timeline. Like, I know it was a TV show.
Yeah.
But, what are they called? That's really annoying. Just left my brain. Inhumans.
Yes.
Got cancelled. That was meant to be a film. That got like they do this timeline and it changes as you go. Where I feel like nowadays fans think like they're worried. Oh no, they don't know what they're doing. Where even in the peak of Marvel, which people say is the best of all time, that's Phase 3. Yeah. They changed along the way. Endgame was originally Infinity War Part 1 and 2.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very well. That was only meant to be one film, wasn't it? Actually. Originally.
Yeah.
Even before the Infinity War Part 1, Part 2.
Yeah. So look how things changed for the better.
No, for the better. I personally do hope because. Well, I think this is the perfect time to segue into it then. Because of what Kevin Feige has recently said.
Kevin!
I truly do believe that it has to be split into it in the sense of the amount of... Like, let's be real. There's been a lot of changes for reasons that I will get onto. Doomsday has not been set up to the point where it's all tied together yet. I do believe it's going to be tied up in Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
But, obviously, we saw Thanos in Avengers.
No, I hear you completely. Like,
Doomsday has not been mentioned
from the moment you had
once.
An Infinity Stone in the MCU, you knew it was going to lead to that.
To that, exactly, but that hasn't been the case. I don't have an issue with that because they've been setting up the multiverse side of things and building the lore of that, which I think is better than introducing the villain of it all.
Yeah.
Because how are you meant to know if he's not in your universe?
Well, I think everyone just expected it to be the same as Phase 1 to 3.
You can't do...
Well, there's nothing wrong with doing it differently, really.
100%
And you think it's the multiverse saga.
Would you not get bored?
Anything could happen.
Exactly.
Any storyline in the world and multiverse can happen.
Exactly that. So, I don't know where I was going with this now.
Wedgies.
What were we talking about before that?
Kevin.
But yeah, so obviously, that's why I think that it would need to be split into 2 films because he obviously has now said he has a 7-year plan. So everything is now planned until 2032. Obviously, which is great. Because obviously he did also say at the same time there was no plan after Endgame. Which doesn't obviously help things.
Which is bizarre because we got told a while ago that they had the next 10 years planned out.
Exactly.
But then again, it might have been that they had an idea and then it changed.
I think it was you do need to keep the hype up, but then how do you keep the hype up with having to restart?
No, exactly.
Which is a difficult thing to do, bearing in mind that the MCU was the biggest thing in cinema history. And the first thing to have an interconnected...
Fact!
It is a fact.
To those who say Marvel's rubbish,
no,
it's the biggest franchise in film of all time for a reason.
Because it brought in the people that didn't even like superheroes. Like, at the first one, Iron Man, nobody knew who Iron Man was.
No,
they built it up to what it is today. You've got to keep that going, but also reset everything and bring it back down to Iron Man 1 level.
Yeah.
After coming off of one of the second highest earning film of all time.
Should be first.
It should be first, but the re-release, let's be real. So the highest earning cinematic release, full stop, 2 billion, close to 3 billion.
Yeah.
Whilst it's in cinema. And then you've got to bring it all the way back down to Iron Man.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to turn their nose up at it because you're comparing it to something that has 23 years behind it.
Exactly. You've got to have, what's the word? Get your feet back on the ground.
Exactly.
Start again. Start walking up the stairs again. You can't just keep walking up. You run out of stairs.
Exactly.
Go back down, walk back to the top.
100%.
And now we're approaching the top again.
And exactly that, because Secret Wars is meant to basically, what's the word that I'm looking for?
I know the word.
It's going to reset timelines. And specifically some timelines. And he said that Iron Man and Captain America are ones that are going to be recast so they can revisit stories.
Which is sad to hear, but at the same time, I completely understand.
It's sad to hear because obviously it doesn't feel like that long ago to us
No.
because the amount we watch it, obviously.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because there's so many stories that were not told.
Yeah, 100%. You can't just rule them out. But yeah, I completely get it.
I do get it, but it's going to be weird.
They will do it cleverly. They're not just going to suddenly say, right, we're starting again, and none of that actually matters now.
No, exactly.
It will all roll into it, and there'll
100%.
be a reason behind it.
100%. It's, but then that's why also bringing it back to the original point, I think it has to be part 1, part 2 of Secret Wars, because you are resetting a lot of stuff that is still relevant to Marvel. Like you're recasting Captain America when there's already a Captain America in there.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're going to have 2 Captain Americas. How is that going to work? You need to explain it in these films and set it up in that way that it makes sense.
We're lucky we got 7 years to wait. Find out.
Well, exactly that. But I think his main thing. But go back to that. There's only apparently one person that will not be recast. Do you know? Have you heard this one?
Well, you know who it is?
Apparently so.
Oh, well, I hope I do.
I think you do.
The handsome man himself?
There's many handsome men.
They are very handsome.
You're going to have to narrow it down slightly.
Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Apparently he's the only one that he will not be recast.
I'm sorry. How do you recast Thor?
Not even
Chris
recast
Hemsworth?
it, where you're going to have more people do it. I don't know.
He is born to play that role. Look at him. He's aging like fine whiskey. Genuinely, he's very good looking man. He literally is turning more Viking-y as he gets older. And what does Thor do? He gets stronger as he gets older.
There's no point in recasting him.
I'm going to say this now, and this is live for the fans and on camera, because if it ever does happen, I will be upset. I will be annoyed if they kill off Thor.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't see him for years, or he's just off in the cosmos doing his own thing.
Chilling.
You just don't need to kill him. You don't need to kill Chris Hemsworth Thor. Keep him there, doing other stuff. He's got a lot of realms to watch over.
I agree with you, and I think there's only 2 people that I agree, and there's one other person I will throw into the mix of that.
Ooh.
And it's Doctor Strange.
So yes, Benedict is perfect for that role.
And the only reason why I say that is because Sorcerer Supreme. He can tap into that kind of dark magic and be fine.
No, this is true. No, I can get that.
He can probably look at the Sorcerer Supreme before him. She lived for God knows how many years.
Yeah, this is true. We just got to keep him staying young.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, that's the only thing, isn't it?
But imagine a 60-year-old Chris Hemsworth, 20 years time.
Oh, I thought the most powerful version.
Exactly.
I'm seeing it right
coming
now.
Back. Oh, it would be amazing.
It would be. And as you said, even if you don't see him for one saga,
you don't have to see him for 15 years. He would become the heart of the original MCU, because he would be there throughout the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Just knowing that he's out there keeps you linked with Phase 1 to 3. Where if you kill him, that's all just gone.
Yeah, no.
Because Hawkeye, for example, he's just a human.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. I really do agree with you.
He could get hit by a car, or sadly run over by a snowplow and be job done.
True.
But
Avenger.
He's a survivor.
The real life Avenger, some say.
That is actually insane that he did that.
No.
Fair play to him.
Fair play to him, and I can't wait to see him again. He will be coming back.
I'm looking forward to seeing him and Kate Bishop again.
Yeah, but then you've got the storyline of Old Man Clint there as well. I know
we've spoken about it
before,
and the Young Avengers.
The Young Avengers, obviously that's been teased as well. I think it's going to be a team in Doomsday, and I think they're going to get absolutely destroyed. But I think
you got to learn somewhere. Spider-Man, the villain. Sorry, the leader.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But then you got to learn somewhere against arguably the most terrifying villain in Marvel. Full stop.
That's one way to do it. That's literally the extreme version of diving. Yeah. What's it? Thrown in the deep end.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly. Another thing that he said about the whole resetting of timelines. Obviously, we've just had Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Great film. We've just had that. Obviously, that's the original X-Men universe.
That was such a good ending to that Fox world.
But it's not, because they're all coming into Doomsday.
They are coming back, but how they've moved from Fox to that.
Oh, 100%. It was such a good segue.
I love the song Good Riddance with Green Day, and they did it perfectly.
Very nice, wasn't it?
And Kevin has said, I'm sure everyone knows, that he wants to have fun with Deadpool and Wolverine again.
Yeah, I don't think...
And I'm sorry, to get it done now before Hugh Jackman's too old. He's still here, he's still kicking, he's still clawing.
No, I agree. I think he's the only one that might stay for a little bit longer.
Yes.
After it, but obviously the whole resetting timelines, bringing it back to that, is Kevin Feige said that this will act as the whole resetting thing is, one of them is X-Men.
Yeah, to get them involved properly.
Get them involved and be able to justify the recast.
Yeah, no, I completely think they need to be recasted. As much as I'm excited to see Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart back, they're so old, bless them.
Yeah, no,
not their fault. Aging happens to us all.
It does.
But they've done their bit.
But how fun is it going to be to have one big send-off?
Yeah, it'd be amazing. What a good way to finish.
Apparently they're all going to be wearing the original, like the proper X-Men costumes, which they should be wearing.
Yeah,
to be fair, I think we both agree, who better to see it on the big screen for the first time in their original X-Men costumes, the purple and red Magneto, the green suit and yellow chair.
Yeah.
Charles, I know we saw it in
little brief.
Madness, but introducing it. Wolverine, we've seen obviously with his cowl now. I want to see the brown and yellow suit.
That was so
the
cool.
whole time in the whole Secret Wars film. I want to see him in that.
You know that was it would cost them like $600 to make.
And which is why when he comes back, he's going to be wearing that.
You've got to wear it, 100%. Yeah, definitely.
Apparently, it is what he wears in Secret Wars as well. So it's one of my favourites.
Exactly, it's coming back.
It's one of my favourite ones.
Everyone's raved about it for so much, so long.
Justifies the fight as well between Hulk and Wolverine as well. We could get a little 2-minute segment, couldn't we?
That needs to happen.
If the rumours are true that Doctor Doom is getting his evil variants of the original characters, so Maestro. Imagine having a nice little Wolverine versus Maestro. All in good time. It will happen. If it doesn't happen in this, it's going to happen in the future.
It's one of those things that, Ryan Reynolds be like, look, the fans really want to see it.
Exactly.
Even if it's just the opening scene and he goes, right, there you go, you got your thing. It cuts back to where they are.
It just had nothing to do with the film, but
just
wanted you to see
the fight.
It would be quite funny,
It'd
actually.
Be awesome. Imagine just an opening scene, like it just starts off with him in that suit going and fighting the Hulk. They have a good 2-minute fight, obliterating each other. It's so cool.
And just leaves it at that.
And then he just says, right, he pauses it or something and goes, all right, you've had
the film.
You've had your stuff, let's go.
No, 100%.
Enough of that. That'd be so good. I'd like that. On the note of Hugh Jackman and Wolverine and recasting, Wolverine's one of my favourites. He's in my top 3. Logan, one of my favourite films of all time. Absolutely love it.
Yep.
I don't want Hugh Jackman to go anywhere. However, if he is going to get recast, I don't want it to be yet. I want Daphne Keane to take over as X-23. If you have to have a Wolverine-like character in there that's not... I would happily have her take over for a few years and then get a new Wolverine. Do you know what I mean? Because she is perfect. Get her in.
I agree with you. Devil's advocate. I already agree, so this is a bit pointless. How do you then introduce Wolverine later on down the line, though?
Don't know. But
it's not for us to think about.
My point is, either way, she is at a perfect age to play this character for the next 30 years. She loves it. It made her who she is as an actress.
No, 100%.
She's awesome. She's grown into a very attractive woman. But she's so good. And I want to see her in that suit. The same way that everyone wanted to see Hugh Jackman in that suit for so long. We've got his. Now we need hers.
Oh, it's going to happen as well.
For the new reset of the X-Men, it's just perfect time.
You're telling me Gambit made it out, but she didn't.
She's out. She's with them in the world.
Oh, yeah, of course she is.
She's chilling.
Sorry, momentary lapse of judgment.
Fine. She's fine. She's loving life.
No, 100%.
And then they need to make her one. But I just think she needs to come back. And she was also at the premiere of the Fantastic Four.
She was indeed.
I'm not saying that's because she's in it. But
she's supporting.
People who have been and done don't go to it, really.
No, exactly. You support.
Which brings me to... The original Fantastic Fours were at the premiere.
Exactly.
Are we going to get more of them back?
I reckon so. I do reckon so.
Even for a scene?
I think the Council of Reeds is more of a possibility than not. With Secret Wars,
I agree.
Him literally in the trailer, almost creating portals, coming to multiverse stuff.
Imagine in this film that we are going to see tomorrow, or in a film coming up soon, or even in this film, he's trying to search for a way to save his planet, and when trying to do this, he discovers the Council of Reeds. He finds them all in the same predicament, and they team up. How awesome that would be!
Yeah, and then
that would be so cool.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I do think it's more of a possibility than not. What a way to bring down Doom. Combine the smartest people in the world. Exactly.
I'd also be really hyped. I've forgotten the actor's name.
Marcel.
It's just the old Mr. Fantastic.
Or you're talking about
Jessica Alba, Chris Evans.
No, his name's Ian something.
Him?
Yeah.
British man. He was in Titanic.
Do you know that? Scottish.
Huh?
Scottish.
Scottish man. He was in Titanic.
I think he's Scottish.
He definitely was in Titanic. I remember every time I watched Titanic, I'm like, it's Mr. Fantastic. But I would actually be so hyped if he came back.
No, I would be, to be fair.
Fun fact about Greg, half of PodCulture. The first ever superhero film I watched was Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it's insane.
I was really young, and honestly, I was really young. I can't remember it very well. But I know for a fact that was the first one I watched. Because I watched that, and then I watched Tobey's Spider-Man.
Oh, nice.
And no, sorry, tell a lie, X-Men. I watched that.
Nice.
X-Men 2.
Oh,
started in random order,
in the middle.
Random order, and then Fantastic Four: Rise of Silver Surfer, and then I caught up.
Nice, fair
but
enough.
yeah, by that, Fantastic Four kind of got me into loving superhero films,
nice.
and I was I don't know how old I was. I was young enough that I can't remember the whole memories.
Yeah.
But I can remember I used to always get confused Human Torch and Pyro.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, because understandably, some kid watching Flamey Men.
Well, now you've watched them interact.
Exactly, they have indeed. That was really cool.
That was very cool.
That was really cool.
You just absolutely messed them up though.
But yeah, if he came back as Reed, even for an appearance, it'd be so cool.
Yeah.
If it was like how Toby and Andrew came back to help this Reed.
Yeah. So, there has to be a reason.
Toby and Andrew came to help Tom Holland Spider-Man be the best Spider-Man he can be.
Yeah.
And help him heal internally.
Yeah, of course.
Imagine if this old Reed comes to help this Reed save his planet.
Yeah, it'd be insane.
It'd be amazing.
Who's to say Miles Teller won't return as well?
Yeah.
People are saying Miles Teller would be the evil variant.
That'd be cool.
Because there is an evil variant. I just can't remember the kind of... He's got like a superhero name.
Clever man.
Yeah, no, but it would make sense after that film, because obviously that took a very dark twist on Fantastic Four as a whole, of them being awfully treated and tested on.
Sorry, just while it's in my brain.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I want it to be that the Fantastic Four link up with Spider-Man as well at some point.
Oh, that's inevitable.
I had a comic when I was younger, and it was all of them in the white suits.
Yeah.
And Spidey was in his Fantastic Four suit.
Yeah, let's talk.
That'd be amazing.
The one with the bag on his head when he's in the Fantastic Four.
And this is perfect timing. No one knows who Spidey is, and the Fantastic Four have just been introduced. He could join that team.
They have all said, and Joseph Quinn said it on the red carpet, apparently blue carpet.
It was blue.
It was blue. That he wants to interact with Spider-Man as well. I don't think it has to happen.
I think it would be a shame.
Imagine the fun interaction that would be.
It would be amazing. It would be so good.
I reckon it's going to happen in Doomsday.
You can hear their conversation.
Yeah, I can hear it now.
Doomsday,
that they do interact, simply because you've got the two kind of quirky, kind of taking the Mickey, quick lines type people.
I do want to see Spidey in his homemade suit for a bit though. But then,
his new blue one.
He's the one he made for End of
I don't think he will change.
This one.
There
it is.
Nice. I don't think that he's going to change his suit though.
But if he joined these for a bit, I would like to see him in the white and blue one.
Yeah. No, again, would make sense.
Just to see it for a short period, even if it was for one mission. They go, oh, by the way,
help.
If you're going to roll with us, you've got to look like us.
And then he then departs again, just goes, I've got to do it by myself. Thing. And he kind of understands after the whole Avengers thing, he probably just does want to be by himself.
Plus, it's a bit like, when you play the Spider-Man game, it was you want to unlock the new suits.
Yeah.
I want to unlock the new suits in the MCU.
Yeah, nice.
He's got his suits, he just keeps getting different ones and different team ups.
No, 100%. But this is what I mean. It's all good times.
Got lots to look forward to.
Lots to look forward to. Bring it back actually, because obviously what we mentioned earlier as well is that obviously there's not been really a build up to Doom, because it was originally meant to be Kang.
Yeah, I'm a bit. I try and forget about that because I was really looking forward to Kang.
It's a shame because obviously now he's been defeated in Quantumania.
Well, if that's the only time we get to see Kang
again,
it would be a shame because they announced that this was going to be the next big thing. Well, apparently he said recently that he was never meant to be the next Thanos.
That's my point. That was what my point is. That,
but I don't agree. He was meant to be, the whole idea of Kang is that I wanted to. Okay, maybe they weren't. He wasn't going to be the next Thanos. Maybe they were generally going to build him up more and more, and then Doom comes in, and you realise that Doom is way more superior.
Yeah, maybe.
However, I would have just liked to see that little bit more than of Doom. Sorry, of Kang. I really like Jonathan Majors. He's now innocent. So it's so annoying that they fired him.
Yeah, no, 100%. You've got like people saying, "Oh, we realised he wasn't the next Thanos." He is in the comics and in the cartoon Avengers Assemble. He takes down the Hulk quite simply.
I've seen that cartoon. It's so cool. Yeah, he just uses his tech on all of them. When Quantumania came out, I wasn't annoyed because I was like, "This isn't the main Kang. This is him before he's advanced enough. And then he's been locked in a realm for thousands of years."
But then you've got the post-credit scene of all those Kangs. Doctor Doom has to, if this is how they're going to do it, Doctor Doom has to kill every single one of them.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Very quickly.
To the point of where we're all like, oh, yeah.
Do you have a slight bit of hope that he comes back?
Well, there's a whole reset of timelines. I do, because I think Kang was very cool.
Yeah, he was really cool. And now Jonathan Majors is made innocent.
Look at Loki.
And he said he had no bad blood with Marvel in an interview recently.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
And I saw them interview him saying, like, would you go back? And he was like, yeah, if they have me, I'd love to.
Yeah, which is fair enough. I think they will.
He's a very good actor. I feel like it's a shame what happened to him.
Yeah, it always. It's one of those ones.
I mean, no one's going to know the full story apart from them. However, the fact that they proved, and she came out after and said nothing happened.
Yeah,
but it was after he got sacked. It was such a shame.
Yeah, no, but then they probably would have done it in a better way. I don't know. But as you said, there's only two people that know that story, but we don't know how it all works in the business side of cinema. And all
no, I know, and I completely understand Marvel because they're such a big franchise. They can't be seen to have what they thought was some criminal. I completely get it, but it's just such a shame. You'd wish, just wait a couple more months.
No, 100%. But yeah, it would be intriguing to see where that all went.
But storyline as well, they can't wait and delay the next however many years because of a potential thing.
Exactly, and it's one of those ones. It is what it is. They're obviously going to tie it all up. I do think Kang will come back in a different capacity.
Yeah.
You've got one of the greatest TV shows, period, in Loki, where he was the villain of it. Why would you not bring him back?
He was amazing in that.
But is Doctor Doom the person that's kind of been watching him and going, just writing down all these kind of notes type thing, and taking it, like going, this is how he does it, this is how he does it, this is how he does it, wipes them all up and then takes control of it all.
Yeah.
I just let someone else do the work for him. Work smarter, not harder.
Imagine also at the end of Ant-Man, Paul Rudd, Scott is terrified of Kang.
Yeah.
So that he's not going to just not mention that again. When he meets all the other Avengers, he's definitely going to get mentioned. But imagine if it's down the line and suddenly he comes. I just suddenly thought of a funny thing. Yeah. Imagine everyone down the line they discover this Kang new villain threat, and they're like, "God, this is tough. We're going to have to work hard on this." Yeah. Scott's like, "Don't worry, guys. I dealt with him years ago. He's dead. He's locked away. I did it all by myself."
No, yeah,
and then. He destroys them all. And like, how the hell did you do that then?
You put him in. It's not a bad shout, actually. You put him into another kind of prison.
Yeah.
Where he is, and he's in the same situation where he has to work his way out.
And technically, the Kangs could just be planning for a long time.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
They could just be doing anything. And also, if there's an infinite amount of them, they could just be getting all the other ones. Yeah, and then when it's ready to revisit it, hopefully they do. I just hope they do it with Jonathan Majors. I didn't want them to recast him only because of that end credit scene. Yeah. You can't have millions of that one face and not. Do you know what I mean?
That's my only. It's not even. I say worry. It's not. My concern is that the fact you have set it up to the point where he is the next big villain. Now he's just not.
No, I know.
So how are they going to overcome it? I think Doomsday is going to be about a 3.5 hour film.
I hope so. I really hope so. Where a lot of them recently have been a lot shorter, which I don't mind.
No,
but you can't have a film like that and not be.
It's the first time
at least 3 hours.
It's the first time we're seeing Doctor Doom.
No, I know.
Supposedly.
That was everyone's upset with the old Fantastic Fours, is he was not done properly and just used for these little 2 films.
Yeah,
and they just.
He is an Avengers level threat, which then could actually, which is a nice little segue. Do you think Robert Downey Jr. is the one and only Doctor Doom? And do you think he's the most powerful one so far?
On the note of that, I'm going to add a fun fact for our podcast. Today is actually the day. It's a 1-year anniversary. This day last year, he got announced.
That's insane.
It's been a year since he got announced. Yeah, that is a fun fact for you all.
Nice. On Saturday 26th.
Exactly. Yeah, it is indeed. On the note of that, it's tough. I've thought about it a lot. I don't think he's the be all and end all. Because I think that, I don't know, it's either, I've thought about it so many times, it's either he is going to be here a lot longer than we thought, like for the next 7 years, that they are literally dragging on Doomsday could be like the introduction of him, and then it drags on for the next 7 years. In that case, I think he would be the only one. However, if it's a one and done film, he's not the only one. But not that they would get rid of him, they've got Secret Wars, but I could picture a variant of Doom coming and killing him, something along those lines, being stronger, and then taking over, and then everyone's like, what? Like, we've just struggled, we can't beat this dude, and someone's just come in and beaten him. Like, how we have any chance? That's what I kind of hope to happen, but at the same time, as I love RDJ, and I think he's going to play a really good Doom, and I think he's such a good actor, I think he'll do such a good role, and he'll do such a good job with it, so we don't need another one. However, I do think there's something they've not told us. Otherwise, I don't think they would have announced it when they did.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's going to be the Doctor Doom.
No.
I think he will be for the 3 films. The 2 films I think he will be. I think he being Robert Downey Jr., I think there is a reason why he was cast. And I think it has heavy...
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I think
it's heavily because he's a variant of Iron Man.
Yeah.
I really do.
And I don't think that's why he won't be the main Doom.
Which is why
it'll be
I
a
agree.
Doom. It'll be a reason to get everyone in.
And why would you... It's not going to be a waste, and I don't mean waste in that term. And
No,
I can't think of another word off the top of my head right now. It would be a waste of Doctor Doom's character to have him for 2 films.
No, I completely agree.
He is phenomenal. He is terrifying. He is smart. You kind of want to go, I root for him because he's so powerful and so cool.
No, exactly.
Even though he's an awful
human Thanos being. Had a point.
Nice. This is true. He could have doubled the resources, but decided to wipe out half of
This
everyone.
is true, yeah.
He's got a point, though.
Let's get more food.
But Doctor Doom is... I said it to you, didn't I? I said I wanted him to be the villain of the next saga, in the sense of X-Men come in, you have an X-Men versus Avengers type thing, but he's behind it all type thing, and then that's how then he gets introduced in that way, and then carries on into the next saga. He's been introduced earlier than I probably thought, which is fine. I trust in them. I just think, and I agree with you, that I do think that End of Secret Wars, the real Doom, played by, which I hope Cillian Murphy, you said before, I've said before to you, or whoever it's going to be, top tier actor, comes in and kills him and being like, you're weak compared to me. Let me show you how it's properly done, type thing. And then he's the villain of the next Fantastic Four film. Then you start introducing him as the next big one. I'm shocked that they bring Galactus in so early as well.
Yeah, but I think that Galactus ain't going nowhere.
Oh, he's not.
They're leaving him.
Yeah,
and 100%. Then at some point, I think it'll be that the Fantastic Four link up with our Avengers and everyone to defeat Doom, and then goes, guys, that I need help. Now that I've helped you, I need help with this.
Yeah. I agree totally. I think it's still very early because I would have thought Galactus would have been the last big villain before the MCU's done. Yeah. There's no more Marvel films.
Yeah, that would be the ending. That's everyone together just trying to defeat this absolute monster who eats planets.
That is insanely powerful. So I'm intrigued. We haven't seen the film. Do you know what I mean? We don't know how it goes.
No.
But again, I trust in them.
I'm
not the person to go, I know how to write a film and I know how to write a saga. I'm not. No. But I'm shocked they brought in so the most powerful 2 villains, I think, in my opinion, Doctor Doom and Galactus, for the second saga.
No, I know what you mean.
I'm shocked.
But that's why it's like we're saying, they're just probably little teasers.
Which I hope.
I'm so excited to see why it's our Robert Downey Jr. I don't believe for a fact it's just to get people to go watch it.
I've heard that
we would have seen it anyway.
Yeah, I've heard Iron Man's death has a huge reason.
It will be something like
that. It's a huge reason. It will be. Apparently.
Yeah. There's definitely going to be some clever twist in there that everyone's going to go, oh no way, that's it.
No, but we all know it's a variant.
He's got to be a variant. Why have it the same actor from the same universe play someone different, and where there's storylines of him taking over, literally the face of Marvel. The face of Marvel, but where there's comic storylines where that actually happens.
Exactly.
So I think that will happen,
100%.
and then we will get what we're saying about the actual Doom,
the real Doom.
Over.
But he's already said it resets timelines. Who's to say it doesn't reset the timeline that's just started?
Exactly. And I think that will be a reason. Because of Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom, we will get to the other Dooms.
100%.
Without his Doom, the other Dooms don't come.
I like that as well. That's a nice.
Everything happens for a reason.
I didn't think of that, but I like that.
In life as well.
This is true. This is very true.
So if you need to remember that days will get better.
Love that.
So this is a bit mental help.
Nice.
I've got one more little topic to change it up.
Oh yeah, 100% because I've got some other bits that we can go back to with some bits, which is nice.
Nice. Sorry, it's a complete change of the scenario.
I love it.
I just want to bring it up because for the Adam Sandler fans out there, as of yesterday, Happy Gilmore 2 got released.
Just tap it in.
It's tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap-a-roo. Happy Gilmore, I think, because I love a lot of Adam Sandler films, is my favourite Adam Sandler film. I've been waiting since 1996 for this film, and I was born in 99. I can't wait to watch it. We're going to watch it literally after filming this.
Oh, yes,
so we're very excited.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, just wanted to bring up Adam Sandler and what a clever dude he is. Are you excited for
I'm very excited. There's only one film of his that I think is better than Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore's number 2 for me, and it's Big Daddy.
Nice. Big Daddy's so wholesome and
it
cute.
is a wholesome one. But you know I love a wholesome
I was going to say, it's a stupid question. I was going to say, like, are you an Adam Sandler film fan?
Because it is a stupid question,
There's the odd person who's a moron who says, "Oh, they're just not for me." I love his style.
It is slapstick
it's very,
comedy.
Yeah,
it's slapstick. It's not like clever comedy.
No,
it's just
I
comedy.
agree. They're so enjoyable.
It's so fun.
And then I was going to ask you 5 favourite Adam Sandler films together. Let's go. What are we thinking?
Well, we've got the 2, Big Daddy,
Happy Gilmore.
One of my third one, 50 First Dates.
Oh yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
That's one of my favourite rom-coms.
I was going to say the other one of that. Blended.
Oh, Blended, yeah, that's awesome. There's 4. Genuinely, it was one of those. And then what's my other one?
Do you know what I do love as well is I would have to think for a long time about what's my favourite Adam Sandler films. I think we should actually do an episode on it.
I think so
because it would be a great discussion.
Maybe even a TikTok
top 10.
Nice, quick,
let's do it.
Bang, 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 bang,
TikTok coming soon.
Yeah,
we're going to do our top 5 Adam Sandler films.
You know where to find us.
It's The Longest Yard. I really love The Longest Yard.
I forgot about the one. Yes, yeah. Another one that I think is quite underrated with our age demographic-y type thing. Bedtime Stories.
Nice, yeah.
Another wholesome one.
I never think of that. I know you're a fan of The Waterboy.
That's number 5. It's number 5.
I do love The Waterboy too. I've now watched it.
It's so funny. It's one of those ones that's so stupid.
Yeah, I can imagine you watching it when you're young and just thinking it's the funniest thing of all time, and it is funny.
No, you ain't gonna touch my mama.
There's only one Adam Sandler film that I didn't watch because I was
Uncut Gems.
Huh?
Was it Uncut Gems?
I haven't seen that one.
Don't bother.
I haven't seen it, but it's
hot take.
That's the one that he got really good critics reviews on, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's made for critics. It's one of the worst films I've ever even. You know me and you.
Yeah.
We never turn off a film. We will watch it. I turned it off halfway through. I was like, no, this is not it.
See, for me, I had a similar experience, and I feel like I would still enjoy it because it was just silly, light-hearted stuff. And if I put it on and actually, if I said to myself, right, you're watching the whole thing, I'll probably enjoy it.
Yeah.
It was Hubie Halloween.
Oh, I didn't even bother.
So I turned it on.
Because you said this.
And again, I have nothing. I love him. He's so. I think he's hilarious. Yeah. He's so clever. But his voice was just too much for me. I was like, I don't know if I can watch the whole film because he was so silly.
Yes, nice.
It was a bit too much. So I turned it off with the intention to potentially one day go back for it. But I was like, I'm not in the mood for that right now.
Yeah.
So I never really did go back to it. But
no, fair enough. Oh my god,
I think he's a genius with films.
Grown-ups,
exactly.
Oh my god, that's such a classic as well. Again,
Grown-ups,
they're not good films. They're not good.
I know what you mean.
Like
they're
we're
just
not
fun.
sitting
They're
down
enjoyable
to go. Oh, let me review this.
No. It's a brilliant film, though. It's so relatable. It's friends with their families. And
that's how I think. I picture all of us, the 6 of us.
Yes, one day,
and that's just us.
That will be exactly what we're like.
We go, 100%. Guys. We actually can't really to me up. It's been like 2-3 years now.
No, I know. And then we all go to a log cabin together. We go camping.
Exactly.
Again.
We become the kids.
It's a very relatable film.
100%.
It's really, really nice.
Very wholesome. Very wholesome film. But no, nice.
I just thought Adam Sandler topic. We'll do that TikTok though because I love
we'll do a nice quick little review of Happy Gilmore on our TikTok as well. Seeing as we're gonna, number 2. Seeing as we're gonna watch it right now,
because after this.
No, so of course,
after we film, I really want to watch it. So
no, 100%. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll watch our review on TikTok. So I don't think it'll be one that's worth a whole episode, but we'll do a nice.
We'll do it on the topic.
On the what? Well, we'll do a quick little review on our TikTok.
Yeah.
It should be nice. So keep your eyes peeled.
Jordan peeled.
Some say.
Sorry, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. I wanted to just mention as well that other news coming in, just Marvel stuff, is. Have you seen them? The MCU cannot use Miles Morales.
Yeah, I did see that.
Sony are not allowed. Which
wasn't it until the Spider-Verse trilogy's done?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I am extremely happy about.
Same.
And not because he's going to be. It's inevitable. R. Peter Parker is going to be teaching him how to become Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Tom. Yeah, he hasn't.
Teacher Tom.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But he hasn't taught himself. Yeah.
No, I agree.
How can
it's too early to bring him in?
Everyone's like, get him in. It'll be so good to see. It's too early.
No. Also, I don't want them. As much as I love Miles, he's a great character. I don't want him to take over from Peter Parker.
Not yet. He needs to be Tobey Maguire's age for that.
Yeah, exactly. Give it time. But us in Homecoming when Aaron said,
yeah,
he said, my nephew lives. I've got a nephew who lives in this neighborhood. All we know, the nephew was a baby.
Yeah,
just born.
Great tease.
Yeah, really, really cool. That one day he can be in it.
Who's to say he wasn't a child, and then who's to say he didn't get dusted by Thanos at the same time?
Exactly.
So
5 years delay.
Extra years of delay.
He's still 5 years old. We got a good 12 years before he's all 11 years until he's like going for it.
That's what I mean. And it would be great to have it. I think if Tom Holland obviously is happy with it and everything like that, I do think Tom Holland is one of those characters now, Spider-Man, that will always be in the MCU.
I hope so. You can't keep
MJ,
recasting, especially when he's as young as him.
Who in the comics he has a child. You can actually have that happen.
Exactly. There's loads of potential.
Exactly. There's loads of stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to briefly touch on it because obviously Beyond the Spider-Verse has been delayed till December 2027 now.
Yeah.
I believe, which is insane, which I'm happy for because obviously it's going to be one of the greatest trilogies of all time. Don't get me wrong. I know it's animated. I know that you always prefer the live action stuff, but I do.
No, I do love them though. They're superb animated films.
Take away Spider-Man and the superhero stuff from it, it is still one of the greatest.
Oh, they're amazing. They're cartoons that when you start watching them, you forget you're watching a cartoon.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So I love them. I love anything Spider-Man.
No, exactly.
But I don't agree, like you were just saying, that Miles needs to be in the MCU now.
Totally agree.
A minimum another 10 years, I'd say.
Oh, at minimum.
Maybe he can have an appearance in the next 7 years.
I don't want
at the end of the reset.
I don't want to be Spider-Man at that point. I don't mind if he's in. If at the end of this trilogy we see our Spider-Man
meet a kid,
get a job.
Yeah.
Oh, it's teaching. Oh.
There's a kid called Miles.
There's a kid called Miles.
Yeah, things like that. That would be a good little setup, and it's something to look forward to.
But then that's the thing, and then he starts idolising Spider-Man in front of his teacher. They've got a good relationship. By the end of his third trilogy, that's when Miles should be introduced, and that's when he starts teaching.
Well, at least we know we've got at least 3 years before anything.
No, 100%. I think it's I want him to be in the MCU. I just don't want it to be too soon because in our eyes, our Spider-Man is just starting college. He's not an adult yet. How can he teach someone else?
No, literally. Yeah. He's at the start of the Spider-Man 2 game.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he's by himself.
The thing is, as well, on that topic, how long do you reckon you need to see Tom? Like, by that, I think if you have the next film where he's becoming more independent, and then a couple of team-up films where he is really independent and he's like becoming a leader, then introduce a child he's looking after, that helping.
Oh yeah, he needs another trilogy before it's even mentioned.
No, 100%. I think at the end of his trilogy, then introduce Miles.
100%.
Or maybe Miles be in the trilogy, like we say, but he doesn't get powers until the end of the trilogy.
Oh no,
Because think about in 3 films' time, we might be completely ready to see it now because we've had enough from Peter being who he is.
Exactly.
But at the moment, we're hungry. We want it so bad. In 3 films' time, he might have got it, and then we think, right now would be a good time to team up.
100%.
So it might be the 7 years.
100%, which is absolutely
which leads to the reset.
But let's just go into that 7 years thing. That's 7 years from like now. Who's to say he's still planning things after that 7 years? This is going to be an inevitable kind of timeline, I think. But I think him coming out and saying, I have the next 7 years confirmed.
Yeah.
That's great. Let's be real, he's adding to that every single day. He's adding 100%. Stuff to it to be 8 years, 9 years. So it's inevitable at some point.
The thing is, as long as I die after Marvel, I don't mind.
Oh yeah, no.
The only thing with these delays, if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, I'll be so annoyed.
No, literally.
I've invested all this time and money and
die. I haven't seen Secret Wars yet.
I know. I said that's actually a fun fact for those who don't know about me. I had an episode a few years ago.
Joe, if you don't know,
died on. They definitely know. Joe definitely knows. Sorry, ruins his life. Had an episode in the train station. Died effectively. Got taken to hospital. Came back to it. And I said to them, apparently,
not where's Amy?
No,
where's my mum?
I said I need to see Secret Wars.
PodCulture that isn't made yet.
I said I need to see Secret Wars, and that's true. I can't die before I see Secret Wars or any of it.
Apparently, then after that, 7 years.
Yeah, I've got to be careful for a long time. Luckily, I don't play any other sports now. I'm going to have head injuries.
No, just golf.
If I get hit with a golf ball, I'm going to be so annoyed. It would definitely be me.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Part of the fun.
Genuinely.
Give it a header.
No. Next bit of Marvel news as well. We've got confirmed director of the next X-Men film.
Do we?
Yeah. Do you want to take your guesses?
What am I? Oh, my voice. Oh, testosterone. What am I thinking of? What's matey being directed? Daniel Day. What's his name? The guy who directed Shang-Chi.
Oh, Daniel Creston, whatever.
Yeah, him. What's it? No, I'm not saying
he was meant to be directing Doomsday.
That was why I get confused. He was directing the Kang one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
When it was Kang Dynasty, he was meant to direct that.
But he's directing the next Spider-Man film.
I don't know who. I haven't heard anything about this.
He is. Forgive me for the.
Do I know this guy?
Yeah, you will. His name is Jake Stryker. Stryker. He directed Thunderbolts.
Oh, I did know that.
How good is that?
I did know that. Sorry, I did know that.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I read about that. That is really cool. If they do any film like that, they can do
team up movie
perfectly with all the character interactions. Amazing. The powers
misunderstood characters.
Yeah,
the
X-Men. Literally, mutants are misunderstood massively.
It just goes.
Great, I would 100% be on the mutant side, by the way, if they existed.
Oh, 100%, because I'd want to be one.
Yeah, same. I'd love to.
Like, oh wait, you are the peak evolutionary. Yeah. Just
why can't I?
Let me live my life.
The people who are bitter, are
but you're very cool.
Jealous.
Yeah, just goes. Wait, that guy can fly with his laser beam eyes as well as just. Yep.
Yeah.
Please.
Awesome.
Oh, this guy is just insanely powerful. He can move the earth.
Yeah, he's
Magneto.
growing wings out of his shoulder.
That's what I can't wait for. Is a fully powerful Magneto in live action.
Yeah.
As you know, he's my favorite X-Men character.
He's cool.
He's my favorite, arguably, Marvel character. After seeing the most recent X-Men '97 show.
Nice. Yeah. No, I do love Magneto. I love the X-Men as a whole. Again, they got me into the superhero films.
Genuinely. I mean, the first superhero film I watched was Avengers.
Nice.
And then obviously I backtracked and I'm like, yeah, no, the X-Men are very cool. Magneto, I've always said if I had powers, they're his powers I would have.
But imagine them done modernly.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. But imagine that. But we can have Magneto flies up in the bloody air and stops the Earth rotating.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's powerful.
I can't
wait to see that in live action because we've just seen him move metal.
Yeah. Yeah, very well.
Seen him, very well. Fairness, don't get me wrong.
He moves metal to the best of a metal man's moving ability.
100%. But he does 10 times more than that.
My leg's locked.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, it's been a while. Oh, gosh, that's nice.
No, it's no perfect. But yeah, that I believe is all my Marvel news. So.
No, that's cool. I like that. That's good...
nice one to finish off.
That's a good little finish, though, yeah. Like,
on my news
lots
stuff,
to look forward to. Lots of recaps.
Let's be real. Marvel's probably... I know everyone doubted it. We didn't. But I think everyone's going to be a bit more comfortable.
No, I agree.
With him coming out saying there's a plan, I think everyone's like, cool, trusting him again. Not that he needed to be trusted again. Just trust him.
Yeah, we're loyal. I trust in Kevin every single day.
We love everything that's come out. Don't get me wrong, there has been things that probably aren't as good as other things that have come out. I can say, like, maybe She-Hulk comes to mind when it comes to that.
Yeah,
still loved it. Good fun.
Yeah.
New character, very cool. But I don't agree with everyone saying that it makes no sense, because did Thor: The Dark World make sense at the time? I don't think so.
Thor: The Dark World?
Yeah. Did it make sense to anything else that was happening in the Marvel universe until Infinity War? No.
Not really. But it worked out well in the end. Exactly the same way this will work out in the end.
My point exactly.
No, I completely agree.
Just wait.
That's pure wisdom.
Enjoy it and be patient. Take each day as it comes.
And that's exactly what you're going to have to do in order to wait for the next episode, because that's episode 1, season 1. We're going to go watch Happy Gilmore. We'll let you know our thoughts. Lots of fun more movies to discuss coming up.
Exactly that.
We've got The Running Man.
Yeah, we do.
Ryan. I can't wait for that. That is the one I'm thinking of, isn't it?
Gosling.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling's new one. We're going to see that. Fun little Interstellar. So lots of things to look forward to. We'll discuss that properly.
We aren't just a superhero podcast. We're a film podcast, but obviously we're seeing Fantastic Four tomorrow. We've got the hype up. We wanted to have a nice little chat.
Yep.
Obviously it's season 1, episode 1. We just wanted to come back, have a nice little chat.
Yep.
Little catch up. And yeah.
Here we are.
That's episode 1 done.
So that is episode 1 now. Thank you for listening. Hope you've enjoyed it. Looking forward to our next one.
Thank you as well. No, thank you.
Had a lovely time. Thank you, our mascot for the day, Penny.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing our next mascot. I can't lie, that's a nice little touch.
I've already got it ready.
Nice. He's prepared. As I said, you can find us on Spotify. You can find us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Go give us a follow us on all of those. S-Man and Joe, they're our 2 followers.
Yep. Legends.
Yes, as I said. And on that note, I don't think there's really anything else left to say.
That's a good way to end it. I'm going to go for a wee. I'll see you in 23.